Bruce on a whole nother level.
Yeah. Had to do it to him. How you been in this game and you ain't got no jewels? How you banging and you ain't got no tool? I'm confused. I ain't like them other dudes, too motivated to ever lose. Goofies be trying to troll my YouTube. Why you shoot niggas that you grew up and went to school? All the hustle I do, nigga, you still want me to lose? Bruh got that OG game, nigga, he old school. A nigga ain't never paid you, bruh, he still owe you. Heard you wish I got life, what the fuck I do to you? Had to do the job myself and do what the shooters do. I'm confused. And you know I don't like to be confused. That's the recipe for what it do, man? It's your boy GP the Beast, man. Uncut No Smut TV. You already know, man. You ain't gonna get nothing but the realest content right here. When you tap on with the Beast, you know the shit gonna be authentic, man. You know what I'm talking about? There's a lot of niggas ain't really been through what I've been through, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I done been through a whole lot in this game. This game done blessed me, and this game done crossed me. It done cursed me, bro. I done had all the motherfucking roughest motherfucking solutions and, you know what I'm saying, struggles, you know what I'm saying, problems you can think about. Yeah. When it came to the game, I was deeply involved. And it was success on a lot of levels, but it was also a lot of torture, a lot of pain, a lot of mishaps, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of emotional things, you know what I'm talking about? Being loved and then not feeling loved. You know, I'm one of them dudes, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them dudes, you know, that came up in the game and was really getting money. So therefore, everybody loved me. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't feel nothing else. I didn't feel no hate. I felt nothing but love. You know what I'm talking about? It was nothing but love the whole time. And yeah, man. You already know, man, when it's love, you know what I'm talking about? You don't know the opposite side. Hey, man, what's good, man? Hey, Frankie Fitness in this mug, Titus, man, you know what I'm saying? Okay, man, Gordo. Hey, man, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it, man. You know, we're going to talk about, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, why is it? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? When I went to the pen, man, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, what's up with Luke Skywalker? You know, it was a cold feeling, man, to find out, man, you know what I mean, how life was on the other side of the wall. Hey, man, what's the deal for the day, OG? Hey, man, you already know, man. We're going to try to get this money, and we're going to try to make our tomorrows better than our yesterdays. You know what I'm talking about it? You already know how GP operate, man. You know what I mean? It ain't a good day, man, if I ain't getting no money, man. But it is a good day because I'm free. And when I'm free, man, I got to remember that. Hey, what you doing? I got to remember that. It ain't always about the money, man. It's really about this freedom. Hey, man, call him Unc, man. Tell him again, man. You know what I'm saying? Frankie Fitness, man. We don't call me OG on the channel, man. We call me Unc, man. You know what I'm talking about? It's Unc. Unc in the building, man. GP the Beast, man. The Swaggermental Macamental King, man. You know what I'm talking about? And yeah. Hey, man, yes, sir. The grind don't never stop, man. It don't never stop, Frankie, man. No matter where they put you, man. You know, like I used to tell myself, you know what I'm saying? This is my life, bro. It don't matter if I'm in prison, don't matter if I'm in the hole, you know what I mean? Don't matter if I'm on a train, I'm on Con Air, because, you know, I done been on Con Air, man. You know, they didn't have your boy on Con Air, man. I be cuffed up with the black box and everything, man. Like, nigga can't even move, can't even eat. Nigga, I ain't never even heard of a black box. You know what I'm saying? Why is it for me, though? You know what I'm saying? This is my first time in prison. Why is the black box for me, man? If y'all don't know what a black box is, right? A black box, it looked like this, man. A black box. Just like this, right? And You know, when they feel like you're a real threat, you know what I'm talking about? When they handcuff you, you know what I'm saying, and put you on Con Air, you know what I'm saying, that's the plane to take the convicts all around the world, the state, all around the state, out of state, wherever they got a federal prison. You already got wrapped up with the chain all around your waist. You got the ankle chains on, you know what I'm talking about. You already hella the fuck cuffed up. You ain't going nowhere. And you got on this little weak ass paper suit that you can see through, and you got on a pair of boxers. You could the paper suit so thin you can see the boxers that you got on. Anyway, this is the black box. After they got the handcuffs on you, after I'm cuffed up like this, the part that's in the middle, it's a black box go over it. It's like two of these, and they close, and they close on the thing that's between, you know what I'm saying, your hand. So now you don't got that wiggle room. You know what I'm talking about? Now you really cuffed up now, but you know what I'm saying? They already got you like this. Now you really cuffed up. Now you can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? You can't do nothing. You can't eat. You can't do nothing. But they make the black box, man. You know what I'm saying? When you black box, man, you know what I'm telling them, they black box you because they feel like, you know, you're a beast. But I'm trying to figure out, how did they label me a beast, man, on my first, you know what I'm saying, my first round. This is my first time even being incarcerated, bro. I ain't never even been to the state prison. I'm going to a federal prison, bro. They done gave me 10 years. And I'm incarcerated. And I don't even understand how I get labeled such a menace when I never even been to prison before. Man, just based on the fact of my lifestyle in the street, bro. They made me like a public enemy number one. You know, I had the murder. You know what I'm saying? I had beat the murder when I was on the street. You know, I'm selling dope. You know, I didn't get caught with no birds or nothing. But you know, they had it like, nigga, it was really, you know what I'm saying, out there with the weight. I wasn't even with the weight, bro. I'm barely getting weight. I'm barely getting 3 birds. You know what I'm talking about? I'm buying off other niggas. But they acted like I was the man, bro. And yeah, from day one, bro. Everybody, I'm on the bus. I'm on the bus with K Sam. Yeah, you know, from 3Bs, you know what I'm talking about. Back in the day, he was doing this hustling thing. He had caught a Fed case. And I'm on there with my nigga May Street, man. May Street, what was my nigga? My nigga from May Street, nigga that was doing a thug thizzle. He had caught a Fed case. You know what I'm saying? And we on there together. We all from the heights. But man, these niggas, hey, stop. These niggas, man, we go to what we pull up to? We pull up to Terminal Island. Terminal Island, TI, man. And they call their names to get off the bus. But they don't call me to get off the bus. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm like, why y'all ain't calling me? They like, what's your name? I'm like, I'm Patterson. You know, I should be getting off the bus too. I got 10 years. He got 10 years. He got 7. You know what I'm saying? This all I'm my first time. It's their first time. Nah, man, your name ain't on this list. Well, shit, where I'm going? You know, this is all the first time. It's a whole lot of firsts for me right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm learning as I experience it. So where I'm going, I didn't grow up with these dudes. Where they going here? I'm glad to be on the bus with them, but we not going to the prison together. Nah, man, they got you going to Lime Pot. Lime Pot, yeah. But what's Lime Pot? It's another prison. It's in L.A. This one in L.A. too, but you ain't far though. You know what I'm saying? But they got you going to a USP. What's a USP? United States Penitentiary. Okay, what's this? Oh, this is a federal FCI. This is a federal correctional institution. This some lower levels. So I'm like, damn. So I ain't going there. So now I'm really like wondering, you know what I'm saying, we always gonna fear the unknown. And yeah, I ain't got a clue where I'm going. But when I get there, This is the most scariest castle I ever seen in my life. I mean, it's a real castle, man. I don't know if you ever seen Lompoc U.S. Penitentiary, but it looks like a real castle. Oh, Ruthless finally showed up, huh? What's up with Ruthless though, man? Ruthless ain't been in the building, man. You been in jail? Where you been, man? Where you been? But I ain't gonna even say you been in jail, man. You know what I'm talking about? But you ain't been on the channel though. You ain't been fucking with your boy. And I've been needing you, man. I've been looking for you too. But anyway, this shit was like a castle, nigga. Scary as fuck, nigga. Like a vampire lived in that motherfucker. This shit was more scarier than anything I ever seen on TV. And guess what? I had to face it. And I did. I got up in that thug thizzle and I faced it, you know what I'm saying, head on like a G. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, as time went on, I did my thug thizzle in Lompoc and say, in Lompoc, I didn't really feel, you know what I mean, the hate from the DC niggas because they wasn't up there in that deep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you ain't been going like at the normal time, man. Hey, man, I've been missing my hug, though. No homo. Shout it out, bro. I've been missing you too, bro. Hey, man. Yeah, I have been coming at different times and shit, man. But you get the notification, man. Quit playing with the game, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Quit playing with the game. Anyway. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. So, you know, I get up in there, man. I get up in there. You know, I peep this shit, man. It's scary moments. Nigga, ain't nobody in there from Sacramento, just some OG niggas. They not really fucking with me like that. They see a nigga like a damn near like a tornado. You know what I'm saying? A torpedo or something. You know what I'm saying? Little nigga just going crazy. Anyway, the DC, it wasn't that heavy up in there like that. You feel me? Because we in Lompoc, we in California, we at home. You know, this is considered our home. But nigga, once I got in trouble and knocked that police out, and they shipped my ass to Kansas City, nigga, that's when I met the DC niggas, man, and they was ruthless, man. Ruthless? Yeah, man, you ruthless, man. But these niggas was ruthless, man. You know what I'm talking about? And I ain't knowing about the hate. I'm just a regular nigga in prison. I already that went through a whole lot of shit with my own California niggas. Because they wasn't showing me no love. Being from Sacramento, I had to go earn that. I had to go earn that, man. And once I earned that, it was Gucci Cabana. But now I start finding out who the real enemy was. I used to think the Crips was the real enemy. You know, I'm really tripping on the Crips, right? But as I get further away from home, it's a new enemy up here, man. And it ain't the Crips no more, man. Matter of fact, we need the Crips to fuck with us right now, man, to fuck with these niggas, because they hella deep up in here, man. They hella deep. They hella deep because when they get a case, bro, they send them to the feds. They send them to Lorton. They only got one prison. They send them to Lorton. But Lorton is so fully packed, you know what I'm saying, that they just filter them out into the feds. So when they're in the federal prison, you know, they everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Everywhere we look, man, you know what I'm saying? It's DC niggas in every federal prison. The one where they ain't that deep is in Lompoc, California, because that's a California prison. And that's a prison that DC niggas really don't want to go to because they don't run that prison. They run damn near every prison. Their biggest enemy is California. California is the only one really standing up to them niggas. Don't get me wrong. Other states gonna stand up to them, but most niggas like to ride with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, if we can't beat them, nigga, let's join them. And pretty much that's what was going on. You know, a lot of dudes from that way was joining them. You know, Ohio was joining them. New York was joining them. You know what I'm talking about? South Carolina was joining them. You know, East Coast, you know what I'm talking about? East Coast states and shit and cities was joining them. Because DC they the ones. But they super deep. They super deep. They go crazy. They'll smash on you, bro. They'll take your shit in front of you and then turn around and fuck you when you tripping about it. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't hide nothing. They ruthless, bruh. They fuck shit, booty bandits, all the shit. Stab shit, go crazy. Drink alcohol, do drugs, smash, steal, rob, take. They ain't playing. They ain't really got no rules with they shit. They so motherfucking deep that nobody really runs nobody. Now, back in the day, the boy that Rufus Evans, when I was up in there, he had a hand on them niggas. He was running them niggas. He had all the money. You know what I'm saying? So they go crazy about the boy. You know what I'm saying? He gonna make sure they eat. You know what I'm talking about? That part. You know what I mean? But yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but for the most part, hey man, them niggas is up in there, nigga, going crazy. They going mania. And I just seen one of my niggas just got out too. I was up in there with him too. I just seen that he just got out too. He looking good too, man. I seen the boy. He was part of the Ravens Evans crew, man. One of the big boys in that shit. But he ain't tell. He ain't tell. The boy Raven Evans, he ended up telling, man. He told. You know what I'm talking about? This boy, he ain't tell. You know what I mean? He did all his time. Look at my nigga, man.
Yeah, that's what it look like, bud.
That's what it look like. We got this nigga up in here, man, in the hospital, man. Hey, man. Man, I watched him come and I watched him go. Even seen niggas in the hospital.
They're gonna do the last part, man. They're gonna do this last part that we don't know.
Man.
We don't know exactly what's exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's called a Lexi scan.
A what? A Lexi scan?
Yeah, a Lexi scan.
Oh.
It's gonna give me this pill, right?
Yeah.
And it's gonna basically enlarge my heart, but it got tracers in it. You feel what I'm saying? Which is gonna go through all the valves in my heart. Feel me? And then once that pill, does what it does, they're gonna put me under the machine to watch my heart for 2 hours.
Damn. This shit many right there, bro.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna watch my heart for 2 hours, and then they're gonna let me know.
How that shit got you feeling?
I actually feel all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, because it ain't detrimental, huh? It ain't detrimental.
I believe I called it as soon as it happened.
Oh yeah, well you Gucci Gabbana. Hey man, what Messy Marv say? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going live right now, but I had to, take my nigga phone call. You know what I'm saying? It's damn.
I know what you was doing, nigga. I was just tapping in. Go ahead and get back to your shit, bro.
You don't be tapping in on the live. You know what I'm talking about?
You never sent me the link.
Okay, yeah, all right. Shout it out. Hey, you in the hospital now, nigga. You can go to the live right now. GP the Beast, uncut, no smut, nigga. You ain't got no excuses right now. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Other than the fact they about to take me to go do this test, bro. You think I'm trying to see that, or you think I'm worried about my heart right now, my nigga?
I thought you just told me you ain't really worried.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I did never say that. This is more. I ain't the only one in this room. I ain't never say that.
What you say?
I ain't never say that.
Oh, so you
I said I think I caught it when it first happened. Is what I said.
So you kind of lightweight worried?
Nigga, I'm worried about my heart. Nigga, who has heart problems?
I mean,
I'm up in here with 50 things strapped to me right now. Nigga, this is serious.
But it's also I know it's serious, but it's it's hereditary, so you already know that pretty much the outcomes. You know what I'm saying? If you catch it, you know what I'm saying, it's fixable. So of course it's serious.
It's not really fixable.
It's not.
You can't fix that shit, no.
Well, you told me it was.
No, I never told you that.
You just told me yesterday your sister said, yeah, it's cured, they can fix it. I ain't gonna die.
Well, yeah, she didn't mean like fix like as a car though, bro. Like we fix it ain't got the problem no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't get rid of genetics, bro. You can be in good health. That's what the doctor just came and said. That's the fucked up thing about genetics, bro. You can be in good health and be living a good life and still be punished by your genetics.
I understand that. But the cause of the genetics is, I always ask, nigga, is it gonna kill me or is it curable? You know what I'm talking about?
It's not curable, bro, but it can kill you.
Of course, anything could kill you, but is it gonna kill me or is it fixable?
I don't think it's a thing of fix and not fix, bro. It's a thing you me just taking care of myself.
That's called fixable.
No, it's all gonna be.
No, that's called fixable when you can live with it.
Oh well, shit, you can live with it. You can live with it. Shit, you seen Andrew Johnson?
Everybody don't live with AIDS. I also seen Easy E.
That's the point I'm trying to make right now. Everybody ain't gonna live with AIDS. Nigga, that was the exact point I'm trying to make. Thanks for cleaning that up for me, my nigga.
Yeah, but you know, like you said, it's still the difference of when Easy found out about his and when Magic found out about his.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Let me take this call real quick, bro.
Shout it out. Hit me back. Hey man, so you heard Messy Marv say what, man? You know what I'm talking about it. Hey, Messy Marv said what you said. I said a whole lot of shit. I'm talking about what he say. Hey, the boy, man. I know who Messy Marv is, man. The boy, man. I fuck with the boy Mess, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I got kidney disease, man. Not. You know what I'm saying? You got kidney disease, not. You know what I'm saying? Confused. You got kidney disease, not. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Anyway, man, like I was saying though, hey, it is what it is, man. You gotta take this shit head on. You know what I'm talking about? And them niggas, you know, for some reason, you know, I wasn't knowing about the issues. You know what I'm saying? I'm fresh in prison. I'm just GP, man. I'm learning issues as they go along. Anyway, I get off the bus, man. You know what I'm saying? I get off the bus and shit, it's bad. It's bad. I mean, it's good for me, nigga. I'm feeling good, nigga. I'm getting off the bus, having a ball, nigga. I hear the slap on the TV. They playing the videos, and I get juice. Nigga, I done been in a hole, nigga, 7, 8 months, nigga. They finally let me out. Nigga, I'm in Kansas City, Leavenworth, USP, man. And I hear the slap on the TV. I'm like, nigga, finally, nigga. And some nigga in there gonna say, them niggas be wearing their pants down like bitches. Nigga, I heard that shit and said, nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. And shit just came out of me, bro. I ain't even really mean to smash on the nigga like that, right? Hey, bro, but if, nigga, you know I ain't taking nothing. Nigga, you talking about a California nigga. Nigga, you's a bitch, nigga. Nigga, the whole TV room got quiet. They looked at that nigga. They knew I was a new nigga on the yard. And I'm already tripping. I ain't even been in that motherfucker 2 minutes. Nigga interrupted my shit. Nigga, I was having fun. Nigga said California niggas wear their pants down like bitches. What? Nigga, you was a bitch, nigga. Nigga, they all got quiet. Looked at me. Nigga didn't say shit. Nigga, I said, yeah, nigga. Nigga, this Bloods, nigga. GP the Beast, nigga. I wasn't the Beast then, though. But it was some shit. Nigga, this Bloods, whatever, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? And I pushed out. Nigga, them niggas at that shit, nigga, they ran with that shit talking about, I just got here, nigga, and I'm already starting shit. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, we all got issues, man, with life now. You know, man, no doubt, man. You got a kidney disease. Hey, man, look. I got a prison disease, man. I was in prison for 27 years, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate enough to not have no type of human type body failure functions and shit. You know what I mean? They tried to get me on all kind of shit in prison, man. They tried to get me on that shit. They tried to get me on drugs. They tried to get me, you know, medication. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not taking none of that, man. I'm not taking none of that. I'm not going for none of that. I'm good, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to figure this shit out. And that's what I did. I kept figuring it out, bro, and I'm still cool right now. I ain't on no medication. I had to ride that car, blood gang. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. That's how that thing go right there, man. You know what I'm saying? GP to be uncut, no smut, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, I had to realize, man, these niggas, man, they just didn't like us, man. They didn't like the way a nigga walk. They didn't like the way a nigga talk. You know what I'm talking about? It was just tripping on a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I got a homeboy did 20 years, man, for sure. Man, I'm pretty sure, nigga, we all got some homeboys that done did some time because that's what they've been doing to a nigga, putting the locking a nigga up, bro, and throwing away the key. They did it to everybody, you know what I'm saying? Mass incarceration, war on a black nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, if you was black, man, it was war on you, man. You know what I mean? They was trying to take you down, bro. You and everybody else. Everybody in the hood, man. Somebody went to prison, man, out that household. Out of one of them households in the hood, man, somebody went to prison. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was mass incarceration. And when I got up in there, it became very clear that the DC niggas did not like California niggas. So I went through several issues. First, in the local prison, I went through the issue with the California niggas tripping on me because I'm from Sacramento, thinking I'm Boosie. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through them issues first. Then after you get all them issues solved, then you go through issues, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you go to another prison, nigga, and you got a new enemy. You know what I'm talking about? And you're going through issues with the Crips. Because in California, the Crips ain't gonna fuck with you. So but you get, the further you get out of state, nigga, the Crips and the Bloods fuck with you because it's less of us. So we happy in a motherfucker to see a nigga from California. You know, Crip, Blood, we don't give a fuck what you is, nigga. Nigga, goddamn, I'm glad you up here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That part. Hey, man, what up with John Key? East Coast don't like the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? At least not in prison. They don't like the way a nigga walk. They don't like the way a nigga talk. They don't like the way nothing. You know what I'm saying? The way you carry yourself, the way you do business. It's always funk, man. We funk it, man. We funk it. You know what I'm saying? But we flavorable. You know what I'm talking about? But you know, back then we was more gang infested. You know what I'm saying? You know, LA dominated. You know what I'm saying? So it was more LA niggas in the prison. You know what I mean? Less niggas from other cities. You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Hey, man, the notorious what? Hey, man, insane. My nigga insane right there, nigga. You see it, man. That nigga insane. Notorious one. The nigga called me that. That mean that nigga been in one of them prisons with me, man. That nigga right there been in one of them prisons with me, man. Yeah, matter of fact, we was in Atlanta. That's where I got that name, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? The notorious one. See, I came over, they changed my name to the Beast. But at one time, man, they called me the notorious one, man. My nigga Loco gave me that name, man. Nigga Loco, big black bald-headed nigga, swole. You know what I'm saying? From the bottoms, you know what I mean? Gave me that name. So, nigga, you notorious. Nigga, you the notorious one. I said, for real? Hey, bro, how you get me with that one, man? He like, bro, you nigga, you notorious, GP. And it's crazy. I had that tatted on me, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. I came home, man, and without even niggas knowing that they used to call me notorious one, nigga. A nigga gave me another name, said, nigga, you GP the Beast. So, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you niggas figure it out, man. You know what I'm saying? I already been on that level, nigga, for many years. You know what I'm saying? What up with the homie, though? What's up with the insane one, man? You know what I'm talking about? It. You need to tap in and, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, man, and get on the show. Yes, sir, GP, the notorious one. Hey, man, promise, promise is what I go by now. Red was my name. Nigga, how you going by promise, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's only one nigga named Promise. That's the nigga I named Promise, nigga, when I wrote the book called Promise, man. You know what I'm saying? Did you get the name from the book, man? Because, nigga, I ain't never heard a nigga called Promise, nigga. They call me Promise on the low, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a few little names. They call me Promise. They call me the Octopus, man, because I got my hands in everything. You feel me? But nigga, I ain't never. How you get the Promise name? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Doc. You feel me though? That's what I'm trying to figure out, Doc. Shout it out. That part. Hey man, check this out though, man. Hey man, check this out. My partner, man. Hey man, my partner right there, man. Hey, insane. Hey man, there go the link right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Get on that StreamYard, man, and tap in on that link, man, and come in on the live, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's what my nigga insane, man, who did that time with me. We was in Atlanta, right? When we in Atlanta insane, you know what I'm talking about? When it was the most vicious prison at the time. We was in Atlanta when they was calling it the most vicious prison in the United States, man. We was in that motherfucker. This nigga's a witness to it, nigga. I ain't seen this nigga, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen this nigga, what, in how long? 20 years or something? But he's a witness to this shit, man. GP the Beast been doing this shit. The notorious one, man. Nigga called me the notorious one. That nigga was there with me, man. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga was there with me. You know what I'm saying? 20 plus. Okay. Years ago, the game from birth. 20 plus years for sure. On everything. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, we was smashing in that motherfucker. Hey, I thought about it too. I thought about it. I was thinking, nigga, I said Mad Ice was up in that motherfucker with us, cause Mad Ice was with me in Lime Pie. But I remember that nigga was with me in a USP Atlanta too, because I remember when that nigga told the police, man, I will knock your ass out. Nigga, and you think I'm playing, nigga, cross this line. Cross this motherfucking line, nigga, and I'm knocking your ass out. It's crazy. I remember that shit to this day. I said, this nigga Mad Ice crazy. He told the police and the administrator. Look at my nigga old here. Shout it out. What it do, bruh? You feel me? Okay, let me add my nigga to this shit, man. Shout it out. What it do, man?
Let me see, man. You got me on this new shit.
Hey, man, this new up to
Okay.
I ain't seen
Right in.
20 years, man. How you doing, man?
Man, chilling, man.
You looking good.
Chilling. Hey, you too, bro.
Hey, good looking, man. I appreciate it, man. You really looking good. Look at my nigga.
Chilling hard, wearing murder ones. I got my finger on the trigger and my hand on my gun. Remember that?
Man, hey, nigga, we used to put it down up in that motherfucker too,
Oh
huh?
yeah. Oh yeah. We were superstars on the yard.
Hey man, tell them where you from, man, and where you at, man.
Right now I'm in ATL. I'm shit basically born and raised here, but I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. And yeah, I did 120 months fair time. It's like GP was talking about earlier. We like prisoners of the drug war. You know what I'm talking about?
Man, nigga, they took us away, man.
Took us away.
We was the first examples of they bullshit, huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We was the first one.
Hey man, the whole time we hoped the crack law would change, huh?
Oh yeah. Right. Got drug up out of some places because of that crack law.
Hey man, look. So look, man, y'all get to witness this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? For any niggas that's down, but I know niggas wasn't down. Niggas already done figured this shit out. But hey man, yeah, man. We was up in that Atlanta, man, when it was considered one of the worst prisons in the United States.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Young and rocking, huh?
That's why it's like gladiator school for real. A bunch of corners, a bunch of cracks, a bunch of crevices. You could lose your life in a minute there.
Hey, that motherfucker was big, huh?
Woo. Oh yeah.
What was it? Was it 4 stories? What did it have? Did it have?
Yeah, I think it was 4 or 5.
4 or 5 floors, huh?
Yeah, for sure.
That shit was crazy. Like
Yeah.
every tier, bro, every tier on this motherfucker was like another prison.
Right. Right. And every block was like another prison. Right.
Every block was like it was like a city of prisons and shit.
Right.
With no police, nigga. They don't give a fuck if we killed each other.
Right.
And that's crazy.
I seen recently somebody, I think it was on TikTok, somebody had got a phone in there and they was walking on the tier, like they was going up the steps and everything. I had flashbacks watching the shit.
Hey, they was going up and the steps was on the
Yeah,
back.
they was going up the steps and all that. I was like, yo, how they get? And then, you know, it looked different now. They had TVs all on the outside. Remember, we had to go in the TV room. And then sometimes they'll lock us in there. Remember, they used to lock us in there.
Right. We got locked in that motherfucker,
Yeah.
especially 10 or some shit after 10 or something.
Right.
So you mean they got TVs on the outside? Oh,
man, I'm gonna see if I find that video, I'm gonna shoot it to you. But dude was walking, and you remember how like you go up the stairs and then you go down a little hall, and then it had the middle where the COs was at, but then it had both sides. They walking through it. You know, like once you got into the open area, they had like TVs mounted on the edge in between the first and second floor.
You know what though? They did have it like that when I went to Florence. When I shipped me out of there, remember when they did that mass shipping? And nigga,
Yeah.
Shipped out.
Yeah.
When I went to Florence, they had TVs on the outside. They had day rooms, but they also had TVs on the poles out in the day room. I mean, in the big part, you know, where we kick it, not the day.
Right. In the like common area.
Right, and you can hear it on the radio. Is that how they doing it? Probably.
That might be, yeah, it gotta be. That's probably why they did it like that. Cause them rooms, I ain't really mess with them TV rooms like that. I stand on the outside and look through the window.
TV rooms, they get dangerous at night.
Oh yeah, you sit in them TV rooms, you was a sitting duck.
Hey, I was one of the predators, nigga. I'm coming in with the drink, with the knife, with the weed.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to TV night, nigga. You know what I'm talking
about? Hey, remember you had to put your chair in there, put your drink on it, and then hey, nobody would touch you. Hey, if you had respect, let me say that. If you had the respect, nobody would. You could put your chair in there all day. If they knew it was yours, would nobody move it? Would nobody touch it? And that was your spot.
And that's like real shit right there. Like this nigga, that's not a game right there.
Right.
If you had your all day, you could come in and nigga, this your TV. Like for instance, say the game coming on tonight. And niggas have put their chair in there, nigga had a drink there, nigga, they towel, whatever, nigga. And that's they shit. Nigga, don't fuck with they shit. You fuck with they shit, nigga, you gon' get killed. You get stabbed. It's gonna be a problem, right?
Yeah.
But man, you know, I had a chair in that motherfucker one time. And that chair, man, had about $7,000 in that motherfucker and $100. Hey man, tell him about the money, man. Was money in that motherfucker?
Oh man. You know, that was the first thing because it was like I came from Sandstone. When they first hit me over the head, I started out in Sandstone and then they shipped me to Atlanta. Matter of fact, I wasn't even supposed to go to, like, you remember we was talking the other day about we wasn't even supposed to be there. I wasn't even supposed to end up in Atlanta. I was in Sandstone and it was like, you could pick 3 places. They try to get you close to home. Atlanta wasn't even on the list. That's what was crazy. And then next thing I know, I ended up in transit. That transit, a whole nother story. We need to tell them about the transit too, that diesel therapy. But I ended up in transit and we got to Atlanta. They was like, you getting out here. And I was like, nah, this ain't where they said I was going. But anyway, you get on the compound and it's like you really in a penitentiary. Like it was like day and night from Sandstone. So now you in there, 40-foot wall. I remember I walked out on the yard and looked up at that wall and I was like, yo. So then when you realize as days go on, the second day I was there, somebody OD'd on heroin. You like, how the fuck somebody OD on heroin behind the wall? like, like, I was like, is they sure they making this up? So it's like at first it's like it's that was shock to me. I ain't gonna lie. It was my first time. I ain't been to the penitentiary or doing no fair time or nothing. Right. So it's like you wake up and they pop the door and they like, yeah, somebody OD. OD on what? So I'm green. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, OD, oh, you OD on heroin. How? Like we behind a 40-foot wall. Then that's when you start moving around. You start seeing everything. Motherfuckers pulling out knots, or either that they had the pillowcase of quarters, or the stamps like knots. But yeah, Atlanta was the first place I seen paper money in like 3-4 years. Cause I did about 3-4 in Sandstone. Then they moved me to Atlanta and seen money. That's where they was skinning. Remember I used to skin? I used to be out in the middle of in the like common area, skinning or whatever, gambling or whatever, and you seen money like we was on the street.
Right, them niggas gambled every day.
Like money like we was on the street. So that's when you start realizing, oh, okay, this place cool. We might need to, chill out. I think that's half the reason why a lot of people stayed there, even though, you in prison, but Atlanta was like wide open and behind a 40-foot wall. And you like, we behind a 40-foot wall. Dude got CD players. Some people like money. You know what I'm saying? The newest shoes. I just seen them shoes on TV. Like, what? How you get that in here?
That shit was like the streets.
Right. So yeah, exactly. So it was crazy after that. Remember we had the movie theater in there? Like you go in there and sit in the movie, watch, brand new movies and shit. You like this? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, because remember the first show we did? It was in the theater. It was in the theater. That's where they showed the movie. They had the wooden seats.
Was it in the hallway in the old part, or was it in the new part to go to the yard?
Because it was now you got me thinking like which way it was. Because remember when you walk down the hall, let's say I'm coming from the main gate, which we ain't never came from the main gate. You start walking down the hall and D was over to the right, and then Seg was to the left, and then you was facing the chow hall. And if you went to the right, back then, if you went to the right, you was going to the yard, and that's where R&D was. If you went to the left, that's where them open dorms and shit was.
Right.
Before they built the MDC or the whatever they want to call that building on the inside. I don't remember where the theater was. I think it was, man, that's crazy.
Matter of fact, it was a theater in there. You seen Boys in the Hood in that motherfucker.
Right.
You seen Boys in the Hood.
Right. That's it.
Oh, but you did do the show in that motherfucker.
Right. We did the show out there. Remember they kept saying, hey, if y'all cuss, they gonna put y'all off the stage.
Hey, everything we see Boys in the Hood right there.
Right. You're right. And you had to mob up in the theater too. The theater was the same way. If somebody saved the road, that road was for them. It wasn't for you.
Nigga, it wasn't for you. Yeah, right in the front, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Right in the front. Nigga, right in the front. What the fuck that motherfucker? Oh. Yeah, man, I remember that shit, man. Hey, that shit crazy, man. Hey, look.
Right.
Hey, man. Hey, Pi, I'm going live right now, man. What's going on? I'm on the live.
Oh, you live?
Yeah.
All right, man. Shit, what's going on is abolition. Abolishing everything is a pollution to our community. So what I'm gonna do is talk to you later. I'm gonna let you continue to go live, and then I'll tap back in with you, man. Thank you for doing the good work you're doing.
Hey, man, you might want to tap in on my live, man. I got my nigga here, man. You know what I'm saying? He was locked up with us. He was locked up with me in Atlanta. Was you with me in Atlanta?
Nah, we was in 2 other places together in Sheridan, Oregon, and USP Beaumont, FCI Beaumont.
That's where we was at. I wasn't in FCI Beaumont, nigga. I never made it to that one.
Beaumont.
Huh?
USP Beaumont, Texas.
Shout it out. We was up. That's where we was at. Hey, we was in Sheridan together. We went crazy in Sheridan when I came up here. Hey, nigga, y'all was like, what the fuck? This nigga came up here on some militant shit, nigga. Like, nigga, we all coming together. Nigga, this nigga like, bro, you done made a knife already, bro. They don't got knives up here, man. Hey, look. Out of wood, though. Hey, hey, nigga made a knife out of wood, nigga, the first day, bro. They like, bro, ain't even no knives up here. Nigga, I don't know. Anyway, man, tap back in, man. I got an interview right now. Check me out, though. You know what I'm talking about?
All right, bro.
All right.
I see my love, shout it.
One love, shout it out. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, that motherfucker was crazy, bro. I remember that, though, nigga, watching Boys in the Hood, because that's when the DC niggas was hating on the nigga, man, because we was hey, we was on that motherfucking movie. I'm like, yeah, nigga, that's how we do it, nigga. That's how we do it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We juiced off the shit. I ain't going, but it was, oh no, it wasn't Boys in the Hood, it was Menace to Society.
Yeah, you're right.
Society.
You're right. You're right. It was Menace.
Yeah, Menace to Society. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you're right. We had that. I forgot all about that movie theater because I remember we had one in Lompoc. You know what I'm saying? Lompoc had the movie theater. I was thinking that was the only prison that had the movie theater, but you right. I remember that shit.
You know that movie theater got history in Atlanta. That's what Al Capone and all them. Like Atlanta Penitentiary had history. I mean, it still got history. Shit.
Hey, because they had brought us in there after they ran all the Cubans out, right?
Yeah.
It was
or after the Cubans ran them out, huh? Yeah, when they
Cubans go crazy.
Yeah, when they got them Cubans out of there, then they was like, okay, we got to fill up these beds, and that's how I think we ended up in there. Like they just started bringing whoever was in transit. I think ended up in Atlanta at first for real. I think they wasn't even caring where you was going. You just ended up in Atlanta. We're gonna fill up this bed and sort you out later. And then you like, man, I ain't even supposed to be in no penitentiary. And then you realize this spot cool as fuck. You got the radio stations. You got the okay.
Every radio station, nigga. You got R&B, you got rap, you got rap and R&B, you got oldies, bruh. They was going crazy up in there.
Oh yeah, that's how you get. That's how you get big. I mean, shoot, that's how you bid. Remember they had remember they brought. Was you there when they brought one of the radio stations there? Remember was you there when they brought the radio station in there? It was called the Black Panther Power Hour or something.
I remember that.
Yeah, you was there because that's when they. Hold on. Remember when we slid the T8 and they was laying our thing on the radio?
Oh yeah,
you was there because they played. Hold on. I think you was there because they was playing on. I don't know. I think you was there.
Yeah, what year was it?
Man, don't give me the line.
Ash, my way in the building. What's up, Ash? You know what I'm saying? John Keep. You see, we got a special guest today. You know what I'm talking about? This one of my niggas that was with me, you know what I'm saying, when I was locked up in USP Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? When it was considered, you know what I'm saying, one of the worst prisons in the United States. You know what I mean? We was up in there smashing, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I mean? And we talking about it. If y'all want to ask him some questions, you know what I'm saying, just let me know, you know, what y'all want to ask him, you know what I mean? Because, you know, he one of them ones, man, go way back, you know what I'm saying? He remember GP, you know what I'm saying? Remember a whole lot of shit that we was going through, you feel me? So, hey, man, hey, you remember though how man, tell them niggas how the police was though, nigga, like they was just really like all black, nigga.
Yeah, everything. And you know that was crazy coming from Sandstone too. But when I was in Sandstone, they had a CO in there and said she told us to our face she ain't never seen a black person in person in her life.
Wow.
So when we went to Atlanta, and you don't see nothing but black COs, you like, hold on, it's the whole thing. And then 9 times out of 10, if they weren't from the military, yeah, they came straight from the street. It might have been somebody you went to school with, or was on the same level. That's remember how that one CO used to be on us because we was rapping, and he tried to rap against us one time. like,
and listen, this nigga was on it so hard, right? This nigga came in my cell. I'm thinking, nigga, I'm in trouble. That nigga like, what you doing? I just had smoked some weed. I'm like, I kind of try to put the weed up. He like, bro, I already smell it. You might want to spray some shit though, because I'm gonna be walking in about an hour. He like, but what's up? What you doing? I'm like, I ain't doing nothing. He come all in the room and shit. And the nigga, he started looking around. He like, fuck me up. The nigga said, where your photo album at? I'm like, why? He like, I said, you want to see my photo album? Like, bro, this start looking at my photo album, asking questions. Nigga, so what was you at right here? This your car? Before y'all know it, this nigga done sat down on the bunk. Bro, this nigga done got caught, nigga, like he really fucking with a nigga.
Chilling.
Nigga asked me, the nigga came in one day on his day off in a sweatsuit. I said, ooh, that motherfucker clean. He looked at me, he said, you want to buy it? Hey, man, they wasn't playing up in there. It was,
yeah. Atlanta wasn't playing. They was, I mean, shit, MCOs was about as bad as us. I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, they was right, nigga, we right there on the street, nigga,
right.
in the middle of the city.
Right.
We could look out the window and see the car, the city
gas stations. Right. Remember they had the Mrs. Winters right across the street. The McDonald's was like down a block a little bit across. You could see all that. That's what was cool about Atlanta, because if you was on the front, you could see out.
You can see.
And yeah, you could see in the front.
Hold on one
second. All right.
Go ahead and talk though.
All right. Yeah, you could see cars, you could see people. So that was like looking out the window we used to call that watching TV. Because you could see like life still going on, and we sitting behind them 40-foot walls, and that's what we used to call it. You sit there in the window, call it TV. Sometimes you get your lock, bang on the window, you get somebody's attention, but the window only about like this big, so they can't see you, but they would wave or whatever. It was kind of cool. She was waving at me. She was probably waving at 10 other convicts that was banging on the window, but it was just cool. Like, that was the reality of it. I can't even see. If y'all ask any questions, I don't know if I should keep talking or wait till GP the beats come back. I used to could see. Let me see. Chat. They might show the chat. Let me see. No, it ain't showing me the chat. Oh yeah, it's showing it to me now. Hey, how you doing, Ash? I see it. Okay, I can see it. Oh, this kind of cool. I ain't never did this live. I ain't never been on the internet before, honestly.
Okay. What's the address?
9408.
I mean, no. It's up to date. I'm sorry.
95826.
95826. Okay, what's your album? What's your email album?
From 9 to 5.
Okay. And what is your cost for grooming this little baby that I had?
She's under 15 pounds, I'm sure, so it'd be $70 for a full groom.
Okay.
Okay, what's your number? Is it 916-546-0255?
546-0255.
Okay, and what's your dog's name? What's your dog's name? Okay, so we got you scheduled at 2 o'clock. I mean, 12:30. We'll see you there. Okay, we'll see you there.
Okay, Genaro. Genaro, how you pronounce it? Genaro?
Yes, Genaro.
Genaro. That's it.
Okay,
Thank you.
okay, sure. We'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye. Hey, buddy, what you doing? I didn't tell you to go over there. Oh, that's what you did on me, huh? Come here. Just told you that. Hey, man, y'all there, man? What's happening? Okay. See this? Shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up. Why are you crying? Ain't nobody even looking. Get in the cage. Get in the cage. Get in the cage. Get in the cage. Thank you. Shut up. You gonna want to pee on the floor. All right, what's going on, man? You know, I got a dog I got to take care of. I'm in training. As soon as I leave him, he want to come over here and pee. As soon as I get him, I got a pee spot for him. You know what I'm saying? So now you got to go back in the cage. Shout out.
Right, right.
Hey, man. So, Ashley, man, said hello, man, to you, man. You know,
Oh, I spoke to. I could see it. Sometimes I could see it. I just was messing around with it. I spoke to her. What's up, Ash? What's up, everybody?
okay, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. It's a pleasure, man, to have you on here for
Hey,
sure.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hey, this cool. You know, I ain't never did nothing like this before.
Hey, let's talk about that transit, man. You know what I'm saying? When we getting transferred, man. And let's give them a little game on that, man, because a lot of these people ain't never been to jail. They don't know how it is. You know, this is federal. You know, we ain't state. You know, so on federal, it's a different kind of transit. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You been to El Reno? I know you passed through El Reno.
Was that in Arizona?
That's Oklahoma. That
Oh,
was like the remember
definitely.
how
That's like like it is.
yeah, like Atlanta was.
Yeah.
Like it was like a hub. So you had most of the time you went through El Reno unless they did like a straight shot.
Mhm.
I actually went through Terre Haute too. Terre Haute. That's how I knew I wasn't supposed to be in Atlanta. But when you go through transit, they let you out, or you'll know who cool and who ain't, because they sometime in transit we'll be all on it, especially if you're on a plane. You talking about plane or bus, so it depends. Like both of them bad, because if you're on the plane, you black box. Black box, you might have seen some people black.
I was just talking about it earlier, bro.
That black box ain't no joke, but it's just a man. If you don't like flying, and then you shackled and you black box and you connected to your ankles and you on a plane, you done. You know if that plane go down, it's over. It's over.
Bro, I'm in the air thinking like, bro, if the plane crash, I can't get out. How the fuck?
You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Right. But yeah, that plane is one thing, but that bus, whoo, that bus, they call it diesel therapy. And they had you in them orange jumpsuits, them pumpkin suits. But you always shackle every time you shackle, and then you sitting there, you got the black box on, and you walking like this, and they messing with you, and they let me see your tongue, man. It can't be no way. I got nothing if I'm like this. Like what? And don't let it be somewhere where it's cold and you standing outside, with them jumpsuits on and them sliding across the ground, and then get on the plane or the bus. And I remember they used to bring the females on there, and you try to, if you had an aisle seat, you try to lean over so they could rub up against you. When the females coming on the bus or the plane.
Hey man, I ain't never been that lucky to have the females come on, man. Man, I went nowhere around the female until I got to Atlanta.
Right.
That little bad black nurse. You remember?
Oh yeah, I know exactly who you talk about.
Hey man, she crazy, yeah.
I'll say her name in a minute, because boy, if you didn't know, everybody knew her name just because of that.
Man.
I forgot. It's been a minute, but like that transit, like as you were saying, and to add on to that is like what makes it even more so. This is stuff we ain't never been through.
Never.
Let alone incarceration, let alone the length of incarceration, length of time that they was giving us. The fact that we was going through stuff, like you realize this stuff was going on before us. Transit and diesel therapy, that stuff was going on before us right there. So you right there on the bus, riding down the street, regular people, and I don't know, it don't say federal inmates on it, but it's I think it's what? Orange and white or red and white or something. You know them, I know them now. So when I see them, I know. And I know in Atlanta, I know where they was letting us off at. So when I was working for this one spot driving trucks, I was right there. I was right there next to the where they was unloading the plane one time, and you see when the marshal starts circling the plane with the ARs or whatever they got. I mean, when you moving, they moving you like when you move in the feds, it's like you John Gotti.
Like you John Gotti.
Like you John Gotti. They daring you to step out that circle or whatever. Ain't no slacking. Every time you moving like you done probably killed the president. Like they got you shackled. They got artillery. They got vest on. They ready for anything that's about to go down. Cause you got to realize when you in the feds, you in with high profile people. You might recognize some people.
How many guards is out there? Like how many they not guards, they marshals. So
yeah, they marshal. And I know on the plane, it got to be at least 10. Like they pull up like special forces.
It's more than 10.
Right. Yeah, you're right. It's got to be more.
It's 10 in our small area, and then they got perimeters of niggas.
Right. Yeah. See, you know what? I wasn't counting the perimeter. They got a perimeter, but then they got like the motherfuckers that's checking you when you coming down. Like the plane, like we really exchanged something on the plane, but you know, I guess like that show how green I was, because I mean people was doing stuff back then. I guess they was, you know, keistering or whatever on the plane or in transit, but
nigga, you I was one of them niggas, nigga. I'm shit.
I know. I mean,
nigga, I'm one of them, nigga. I got shit all up in me, nigga. I'm like, nigga, I made it. I felt like John Gotti when I made it through all them motherfuckers.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, that's what thing about it when you start learning and you start learning how to bid and learning how to move and learning how to. It's like a whole different world, and it even make you more on point. Like people could say what they want, but it make you more on point when you out in the real world now.
It do make you more.
You know what I'm saying? Because but that transit make you. I think along with like once you get over, like I had 120 months, and the feds like to give you time in months, so you won't know how much it is. And I remember when they gave me the 120 months, I'm sitting there like 12, 24. That's 2 years, 36. Like I lost count. I'm like 120 months. Like what's that? You know, so right. So you sitting there, by the time you realize what it is, you where you supposed to be. But that's one thing about it.
And escorted you out the courtroom.
Right.
You figured out how much it was.
Right.
I did the same thing. He said, well, look, man, I'm gonna give you 121 months, man. Go up in there, man, and don't be a follower, man. Be a leader. And I was like, why the fuck is he saying that when he was just you know what I'm talking about? So I'm saying 121 months. That shit don't sound like a lot, right?
Right.
Then I'm starting saying, hold on, it's 12 months in a year. Then I was like, for some reason, I was able to get. I was like, hold on, if 10 of them is 120. I said, hold on, man, that's 10 years. He said, yeah, I know, son. I said, man, I can't do 10 years, man. He said, hey, man, do what you can, man. That told me to do what I can, man.
Right.
What you, wow. That fucked me up. I got 10 years, man. Where my boy go? Mm. Yeah, man, that's my partner, man. We was in Atlanta, man. Y'all getting, you know what I'm saying? Y'all getting you know what I'm saying, right up front scoop about it, man, how it was. You feel me? And you know what I mean? And you know, we tapping in, man. You know, if niggas didn't think GP was authentic, hey man, shout it out. A little bit of change. They know now. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy, man. Them motherfuckers, man. But I was doing that same shit, and I remember being in Oklahoma. I went to Oklahoma a few times on some transits, going back and forth, sliding through that motherfucker. Oklahoma and Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? What up, John Keith, man? I see you in the building. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, we got a special guest. This is GP the Beast, Uncut No Smut TV. You know, we got my real nigga, man, Insane, man, over 20 years ago, man. He was in Atlanta, USP prison with me, man. You know what I'm talking about? We was smashing. And I asked him about, you know, man, who all you remember, man? And hey, man, he said, man, look, man, I remember you. I remember Ice. You know what I'm saying? I remember L Crazy.
L Crazy.
And that big black nigga, man. The nigga that
Loco.
said Loco, man.
Loco. Hey, Loco remind you of like and no disrespect, he remind you of
We love you
if he took off everything and just left on his boxer shorts, you would think he was a gorilla coming down the hall.
A gorilla.
Loco wasn't he was cut up, and it didn't even look. It looked like he was born like that, man.
He was born like that.
It looked like he had to be. You know how some people just had that physique, and then when they get into start hitting that iron, it just defined it. But Loco was like solid and cool as fuck. You would think he was the meanest motherfucker in the world, but he was like, "What up?" And you'd be like, "Damn!" Like, yeah, I hollered at Mad Ice too. I sent him a pic of himself back in the day.
Oh, you talked to him?
Yeah, I talked to him for a minute.
For sure.
Because he said, and you know, like at first, even when I first seen you on YouTube, I didn't realize how long it had been until either it was something you said or something Mad Ice said. It was one of y'all said something. I was like, hold on, damn. It's 20 plus easy. Yeah, it's 20 plus easy because I got out in 99.
Me too. I got
right.
out in 99.
So it's 20 plus easy that we ain't seen each other. So when Mad Ice was like make me remember who you are, I said, I was your Sarah, I was your bunkie, and we got busted with the hooch. And as soon as I said that, he just busted out laughing. We got busted with the hooch because that was one thing about when I learned how to do that. I was like, okay, I see, this gonna be my hustle right here. But I think that time that was his. I think that was his. And then I don't even remember why they was counting, and then they said, stay right there. And Mad Ice was like, stay right there. Like, we locked behind the door. Stay right there. Like, what? So like, yeah, we coming in. You hear the keys. And I remember Ice grabbed the hooch and started pouring down the toilet. They tried to bust in there and grab him to stop him from pouring it, because that's the evidence.
Yeah.
And he was tussling with them a little bit. And I don't remember if I was on the top, because it happened so quick. Next thing I know, they dragging Mad Ice out there. They dragging me out of there. And we in the hole.
And I'm wondering, I said, how the fuck them niggas go to the hole? Because the prison was so cool, nigga. Yeah. They was not sweating us smoke nothing.
Yeah.
Not coming inside
you know what it was? I think because Cause
Man,
Mad Ice,
oh,
Mad Ice.
oh, the administrator, the main nigga, huh?
Yeah, Mad Ice was like, he said something to him before they came, but when they came up in there, he didn't just step back. And I think that's what kind of provoked it. Like, okay, y'all going to the hole, because like you said, the stuff was gone.
But
And
that
then
nigga,
Mad Ice get a little squabble. It's a little squabble going on, and next thing I know, they dragging him down. They dragging me down. I ain't even did nothing. I was like, I ain't even get a chance to do it. It was like boop boop boop, and we getting drugged down the thing, down the stairs, and now we in SEG.
man, that's crazy. He said, I knew you are. Jack, you already knew, huh? Hey, man, we already know your shit, authentic GP. Dude, wait a minute, motherfucker. Hey, man, DC in this joint. We got DC in the joint. Hey, DC. Hey, man, you can tap in too, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? We can talk about the DC and the California shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Uptown, man. DC in this joint, man. Salute from the homies, man. Shout it out. Hey, look. You can tap in on this motherfucker too, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know, man. And let's give them the history, man, about this California, man, and this DC shit, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, because that's really something I want to talk about right there. You know what I'm saying? Give us your input. See, by you not being from California or
Right.
DC, and you was inside the prisons with us, you know what I'm saying? Give us your outlook on what you think, how it look, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, with the California and the DC issues.
Right. That's that. You know what's crazy about it, seeing it now, but I'm gonna start then, because I'm looking at, some of the other channels bringing it up now about back then, and sometimes they going farther back. But anyway, like when I first seen it, it's just like I seen you talking about the other day. It was like they there, and they used to being the majority until they get moved, because every crime they committing is federal. So they starting out in Lorton, and I could be wrong, but I know they starting out from what I hear, because some of them cool, some of them you talk to, and some of them ain't, at all. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to. As soon as they start seeing that you affiliate yourself with certain people, then you might speak to this dude one day, and then the next day he ain't even speaking to you. So they was kind of moving, in my opinion. I'm gonna keep it this no cut. So I'm gonna just keep it no cut. They was moving kind of funny. And then they had that little tag on them like they was booty bandits. So that's you already stereotyping, but then sometime it was showing improving. It was right there, and you like, damn. But yeah, I think they were so used to being the majority, and when they started moving them, to different places, and then they weren't. Like if they go to Atlanta, it was the DC, and then mostly Atlanta. If they go to it might only been like 15 DC dudes in Sandstone. So mostly in Sandstone, Minnesota, it was like Detroit, Chicago, and Minnesota. So they were always, because I've been to like 2-3 joints, they would seem like they was always the opposition. And it's like, damn, how do they get all the time? These dudes is the opposition, no matter where they at. You know what I'm saying? Deep or whatever. So then you start seeing how they move, and or they already got a hate of whoever the majority is there, or they want to run something like they want to run it, and sometimes that could go both ways. I ain't never really passed Oklahoma, so I don't know how it was on the West. I just knew like Sandstone. I was in, the rest was Transit, and then Atlanta, and then but it was bad, and especially when they start seeing who you affiliate with, because you could be cool with one or two of them, but then now they see me with GP, or they see me with somebody from New York, and they like, hey Joe, you F with that dude, you F with GP, yeah, that's my man. What's up? All right, he might not never speak to me again.
Right.
And now it's like every time we see each other, we grit. Then you start finding out his history. Like when y'all came in, it was because of what happened in Leavenworth, right?
Right.
So
Right.
now you got y'all coming in and y'all looking to see the DC dudes if they came and they there and they looking to see if you came, and then everybody trying to click up, or they trying to click up with DC dudes there and y'all trying to click up with, and then you could feel the tension that came, from that transit, or from when y'all hit the compound. So that was kind of crazy. So it's like, because I affiliated myself with the West Coast, it seems like I affiliated that vibe,
That hate
that
vibe.
hating vibe from some of the DC dudes. And then, you with them now? Said I was with them then. I was with them in Sandstone. I was with them on the street, let alone, all that. I'm just not from Cali.
Right.
But yeah, it was, yeah, that hate was bad. And then, it don't make it no better, when they got certain labels, connected to them on how they was doing. But when I started reading, once I got out and you start looking at YouTube and you start seeing history that was even before us, and then some of it after us, you start to understand that, what was going on in Lorton, and why, they were like this, and why they were, I mean, like you said, every crime they commit is federal.
Right.
So they're going to be the majority on the East Coast for sure. Most of the time they're going to be on the other side. It's going to be 50-50, and the closer you get to VA, it's probably going to be, 90-20. They're
Man.
going to be deep. And that's that mentality they got. Like, yeah, we know we deep, we in here, and we trying to run this shit, or we trying to control this shit, or whatever. So you get that type of vibe. And then, don't get me wrong, it was some ones that was just, they wasn't with that,
Right. They
But
just
one thing about it, you were saying in that other one, now they some slick dudes too, because you got the ones that are laying the cut. But that's with anybody. Because if I might not fuck with you, but if you riding under that car, then I'm gonna have to handle business if something go down. I'm not gonna stand there and watch. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm cool with this dude, and they run down on him, I'm the only one there, I'm running down on them. So now that's like you inherit those beefs too. Because they gonna be like that, and they don't care. The deeper they are, the worse they are.
I'm responding to council leader for your business page. How's it going?
I'm really in a meeting right now. Could you call me back a little later?
Yeah, I can call you back later on today.
Okay. How about 2:00? Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
All right. Good. Hey man, y'all gotta forgive me sometime, man. The boy, I got the dog grooming business going too. So, I'll be having to attend to that as well. You feel me? So sometime your boy
And
might
like you said, you got your hands in everything.
the octopus, man, the octopus. Just like when we was up in there, man. Hey man,
Right.
I don't know if you remember, but I used to have a nigga the shoes stacked all the way up to the
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I remember you used to be like, "Hey, you want some shoes?" that, that was your intro. Hey, let me holler at you. Hey, you looking at their shoes? They got the white Reeboks all
Right.
toe up from the comments. Hey, you need some shoes, homie? Hey, let me holler at you.
You know what I'm saying? You need some shoes, huh? Come here. What size you wear? Niggas used to be like, nigga, how the fuck you got every size shoe in your motherfucking sale, nigga? I know you niggas is coming, nigga. 8.5 is a common number around this motherfucker. 8.5 to 10. You know what I'm
Right. That's it.
Hey, I used
Hey,
to get sweatsuits. You know what I'm talking about? And an ounce of weed. Like, bro, you just got here. They go an ounce of weed, nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
right.
Give me 300 back, dog.
Right. That- That's just like we were talking about. ATL was so comfortable. Everything about that place was almost like being out on the street because you had the black guards, you had the female guards. I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, you could mingle, but it was so, Atlanta was so cool when everybody, I think nobody wanted to mess up there. Because if you messed up there, it was done.
Squally Vision TV. Now you didn't want to mess up there, but you did.
Yeah.
Though. Niggas
Oh
still
yeah.
up. Niggas wasn't bowing down or taking.
Oh nah.
Plus
Nah.
niggas was drunk. Everybody was high all the time.
Everybody had that cup.
Everybody had a cup, bro, all day.
Everybody. Like everywhere you went, you had the cup. Hold on, I got the cup. It was bigger than this. But this my got thug life cup. But everywhere you went, niggas was like this, like
that.
You on the weight pile, niggas got cups. Like what's up? Yeah, what's up, homie?
We had the bigger one, nigga.
Yeah,
with the nigga that carry that hold a whole motherfucking quarter of alcohol.
Oh yeah. That's why I said it was way bigger than this. I ain't got nothing around.
The niggas that had the little ones like that, they had to keep refilling. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was so cool. Niggas just had it. All you had to do was have a cup. You could be like, this up.
Right. Every other cell you walk to, like, hold on, man, you got shit floating in yours, man. I'm gonna go get something from somebody else.
Right, look, it was so many niggas selling wine. They had signs on their door, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A quart, nigga, $2.50, nigga. I was like, oh, this nigga got quart for $2.50, bro. That shit was crazy up there, bro. Hey,
man, that shit was
even the transgenders, you know, they had their course. They used to be like, hey, I got gas. I'll be like, man, I'm not drinking none of that, man. Don't be trying to do none of that shit.
I remember when I first got there, they was calling it dick sucker.
Man,
and I was like, what the fuck?
They was calling dick sucker on my
brother. What the fuck is dick sucker? Like, I don't want none of that. Not in here. Like,
dick sucker. Why are they calling it that? I remember they was calling it that too, bro. That's crazy.
They was calling dick sucker. You like, oh, hey, what's up, Red? You want some of this dick sucker? You like, nah, man, I'm good. Like, I'm good.
Hey, man, that shit was many though, bro.
Right. And you know, it like you said, like it was cool. Nobody really wanted to mess up, but when it got real there too.
Man, niggas was pulling out knives. Niggas had knives this big. Nigga, we carried knives on us like nothing, like it was
like it was like you were supposed to. And some of them knew it. Like some of them, I remember one time for sure. I know I got patted down, and I remember the CO. He said, they put you on the wall, put me on the wall. I know I had it hanging right in the front. So if they tapped you, you know, a lot of them, they didn't want to dick check you anyway.
Right.
So they wouldn't fuck around. But I remember he touched it. He let me know that he felt the knife. Then he tapped me on the shoulder and told me to go ahead. I was going to the yard. And they knew that was a way of life. You send me to the hole, I'm going to get back out and get another one. I might take one to the hole with me for all you know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I was so crazy. Man, I used to wear them motherfucking big ass long socks, double up. I had a big ass knife. I used to just keep that motherfucker right there.
Right.
Hey, let them pat me down, nigga. What? Nigga, what you doing? For what? Nah,
right.
Forget all that shit, nigga. Hey, nigga ain't getting no pat downs, man. None of that, nigga.
Right.
But you know, hey, you know how this shit. Them niggas knew though, man. Them niggas wasn't playing, man.
Right. They knew that place. I mean, you was mixed in. You had some of the coolest people, and you had some of the most ruthless people in the world right there in ATL, man.
Hey, Lil D was up in there with us, huh?
Yeah.
Lil D from Oakland. He was up there with us.
I remember when I first got there, whatchamacallit was there. What was his name? This would let me know the feds wasn't no joke. Who was that white preacher that was on TV?
Oh yeah, the nigga that had the wife.
I want to say Jim Baker.
Jim Baker.
Was it Jim Baker? Yeah.
Jim Baker.
Yeah, that's one thing about the feds. You might be standing next to some Some motherfucker that's either well known or been getting the government for millions, and then he gonna sell you the game too, along with the most ruthless bank robbers, the most ruthless dope dealers, the most ruthless gang members, right there in the feds. All the top money making motherfuckers is in the fed.
And you got the Italian mob. You got
Woo!
the
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
hitmans in that motherfucker. You got Italian bosses, nigga.
Right.
You got niggas that was in the mob. The niggas that wrote books about they right there.
Oh yeah.
You don't even
Right.
know. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You don't even know till you either see their name or somebody tell you,
Mm-hmm.
and then you like, yo, that's such and such. And then like, damn. And then you could tell you sometimes you could tell how they move, you know, too. Like you might see like, you know how everybody had, like you said, with the shoes. Either was the shoes, if you had the chain on, if you had the ring, you know, some kind of way, you knew somebody was moving a little bit different or they was somebody because they had everything they could have, you know.
Right.
Right. So,
Because niggas did have a gold chain. That
oh yeah.
a lot. If you
Right.
had a gold chain on, that said
Oh
a lot.
yeah. Oh yeah.
That put
And
you in
then
a league right there.
right, right. That was the thing that you spotted. You know, you come in there, they got the chain, and if they get straight quick, remember you come in transit, you got on them slides, you got on some ripped up ass shirt maybe or something, and then let's say they come before 4 o'clock count. They come before 4 o'clock count, which most of the time they didn't. Most of the time it was doing 4 o'clock count, and they come out fresh. Oh, you knew they was somebody. You like, okay, he knows somebody. They knew he was coming. They already had this shit for him.
Yep. What's going on, Shard Knox? You know what I'm saying? We having an interview with my boy, you know what I'm saying, that I did time with back in the day over 20 years ago in USP Atlanta prison. You know what I'm saying? One of the most vicious prisons at the time. And yeah, we doing a live interview with him. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got any questions y'all want to ask? You know what I'm saying? You can tap in and we're going to tap in. But other than that, we're going to keep it pushing, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Mm-hmm. So what about man? You know, what I heard in your voice, or heard you say, resonated with me because it was a lot of the same things I went through. Like the first time seeing shit, like not knowing, like okay, oh that's how that go. Like damn, oh they got
Right.
in here. How the fuck they got dope in here? Damn, this is real money. You know, because I came one of them niggas that, you know, I feel like I was one of the first ones that introduced like the hustle. You remember the one nigga that was robbing all the banks and he was on America's Most Wanted, and then they got him up in there and he was up in there with us, and the
Yeah.
nigga visits, and I told the nigga, man, look, man, I want you to I want you be getting visits, man. Can you bring me something? He said, "Man, I'm not doing none of that, bro. I'm not bringing no drugs and none of that." I'm like, "All right, bro, calm down. You ain't got what I want you to get." He like, "Well, shit, nigga, you already know as you talking about the visits. I was just on America's Most Wanted. I got a real case." I said, "Look, bro, I understand. This is a cool hustle right here. Nigga, if you bring me $100 bill, bro, I'm gonna give you 130 in cash up in here every time."
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Bringing me $100 bills, and that's how I was able to hide that money like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Right.
Be able to ship that money back home, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In the legal mail, because back then they used to let us
Oh yeah.
seal that shit up.
Yep. Yep.
Hey, when the Romper Room cousin was in the feds, he said the Italian mobster was cool with him until he seen him reading a magazine article about the mobster. Hey, that's a possible. You know, I was cool with him, and when I didn't know who he was. When one of the niggas, I didn't know who they was either. And when I found out who he was, I pushed up on him. And I ain't gonna lie, he really didn't like me after that because I started extorting a nigga. You got money up in this motherfucker.
Right.
Nigga, we
Right.
did for that, nigga. You know,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Hey,
but
they didn't like that. Yeah, they didn't like that. You right.
you know, but them niggas could be extorted because even though them niggas was killers on the street in
They
prison,
went
they was different. It was like
right.
to be under and quiet and reading a book and staying in their cell. They wasn't pushing the line on nothing. They wasn't running. None of that.
And see a lot of because of the drug laws, it was a bunch of us youngsters in there. Like we was young. I turned 21 in the joint. I never forget. I said all my life I wanted to be 21, having fake IDs and shit out in the street, shaking and moving. And then I come to the joint, 19, 20. I turned 21. 21 in the feds, getting birthday cards, opening them like, damn. So now they surrounded with a bunch of youngsters. And that's what it was. A lot of them knew that they ain't had nothing coming. They ain't had nothing coming. You ain't got none of your people with you. You ain't got your hitmen. You ain't got your your under whatever. You in here with us. And they knew it.
And we was
like,
young and wild. We wild.
Right, young and wild. It wasn't, man. That shit was crazy as fuck, man.
Man. Hey, I remember, nigga, I got into it with so many nigga DC niggas, man. But them niggas respected me after that, nigga. They respected me and we was fucking with it. The bottom line is, once you built your respect, it was really easier for you.
Yeah, with anybody. With the ABs, once you was respected, they ain't have to like you. Respect and like is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you, like you said, when you start moving or they see how you moving, and sometimes you could see it, even when they was cool with you, if something was about to go down, you could see it in the dude's face you might fuck with. He was like, damn, he gonna have to choose a side now. You know what I'm saying? So you looking at it like I'm arguing with this dude, but I know he fuck with that dude. And that dude was like, yeah, I know I fuck with G and them. And he back there looking like he know it's about to go down.
Mm-hmm.
And now he gonna have to pick a side. That's like what, like once you get in there, like it's you can't be by yourself because you know what's gonna happen if you by yourself. So if you with your crew, you with your crew. If you with your car, you with your car.
I remember
Whatever it was.
The nigga Shorty from Miami. I remember his people was getting on him because he like, bro, why you keep hanging around the GP dude?
Right.
And he like, nigga, I fuck with him. That's like my big brother. He teach me everything. He raw. He good dude. And they like, man, you can't be fucking with him, man. They do a lot of shit. He like, man, that nigga raw, man. When I had a problem, man, he stepped up and checked the nigga for me. You know what I'm talking about? He like,
right.
Man, even be doing all that. That nigga make sure nigga don't nobody fuck with me. It's good. And they got mad at him. But that nigga knows, nigga. That nigga said, fuck that. I'm a blood nigga. I'm like G. I'm blood. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Hey, I remember he used to roll with us like he was right there every time.
Man.
And see, I didn't even know that had went down. Yeah. But I mean, stuff like that go down. We might not see it like you knew, but we might not see it. But once you start seeing like they rolling with us now all the time, the people from where they from done cut them off or done said something about them rolling with us or whatever. But that's crazy, man. That's crazy to think about that shit like that.
He chose me, bro, over all
right.
That nigga's my brother, bro. That nigga said, I want to be a blood too. Nigga, that nigga said, how you hey, that nigga, my nigga, I ain't seen that nigga short since I left Atlanta, bro. I ain't ran into this nigga nowhere, man. I hope this nigga ain't dead, bro.
Right. That's what's crazy too. Like when you realize somebody or you lost connections with somebody or you can't find them and then you find out, oh, this happened or that happened. And you like, damn. I mean, even being in and you hear dudes get out and get fucked up. You like, damn, he was better off in here.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of niggas got out and got smacked immediately.
Got fucked up quick in this. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie, you probably could blame it on being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? Because once you get out, it's a whole different level of respect that you got instilled in yourself now. So you looking for that even when you get out. And these people like that you walking around ain't aware of that. When you go in places now, we could be in McDonald's and you watching people's hands, you watching how they move, like your whole senses is on a whole different level than they were before you went to the
Exactly.
joint.
No, for real though. You could
Yeah,
peep,
that's you could peep shit so quick.
you know
Coming
body language. You're a professional at body
real, yeah, real quick,
you
real
know,
quick.
especially males, especially a male body,
Right,
male figure, because it's all we did is this is it. This is everything.
right,
Know when a nigga tripping.
right. And you know, like when you hear like certain like people say like you could feel the tension in the air. That's some real shit. Cause a lot of times, especially in the chow hall, you know what I'm saying? On that weight pile, like you can see that weight pile is where you got it up off you at. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get one of them fucked up letters, or somebody ain't answering the phone, and you go to the weight pile, you got to get that bitch up off your chest. They used to say, get that bitch up off your chest, you know? And I think that was the difference between doing easy time and hard time, because what's going on the other side of that wall, you can't control.
Right.
And what's going on the inside, they can't control. I don't care how many times your people call and say he ain't getting his medicine, or he ain't got his property, or they don't give a damn about that shit. You know, you get it when you get it. You know?
And you get it when you get it, huh?
And that's why you gotta hustle. Because then you ain't even gotta worry about that. You need some shoes.
For real, you need some shoes, nigga?
You need some shoes.
Shoes, because I got to play for you right now.
Right.
Hey, man, look. I mean, nigga, a nigga can have a match head, right? A match head of heroin, man. How much money you gonna make off that shit?
Man,
DC,
you said it the other day.
oh man,
You said it.
I see you up in this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? DC, the district around here. Hey, what it was though on that match head?
On that match head, man, like you said, like the stuff you was wiping off the table is thousands of dollars. It's thousands of dollars. The crumbs we throwing away was thousands of dollars on the inside of that penitentiary, man.
Man, I'm talking about nigga. If you got some motherfucking some black in that motherfucker about a match head that match head gonna get you 500, man. You know what I'm talking about? That match head gonna get you 500. Easy. Cause
Easy 500.
man, you chipping tiny chips off this shit, bro. Some shit so small for a 50, bro. Unbelievable. A tiny dot, nigga. It's
Right.
just
A
here.
dot. Yeah.
It's
And you notice he said match head. Like, I wish I had some matches, because some people probably ain't seen no matches. You know, that match head ain't nothing. So you just imagine a match head, and then you getting a piece of that, and you paying what? Hundreds for that piece of that match head that's worth 500.
Man, look, so basically, nigga, like for instance, I had 3 grams of that shit, bro. Nigga, I was like a fucking millionaire in that motherfucker with 3
Man,
grams, bro.
man.
Hey, bro, that was my normal cop, nigga, 3-4 grams, nigga, and weed, nigga, you know what I'm saying? And motherfucking a half pound of weed. You know what I'm talking about? I'm shitting on them, bro. I'm shitting on
Right.
them. And this shit, bro, got us bossing in this motherfucker.
Right.
Bro. But
Never,
no.
it never a dull moment. You knew what you had to do if you wanted some money, and you knew who to go to if you wanted or needed to make some money.
Hey,
Or if you just wanted it the easy way, you wanted a loan, but you know that loan come with a whole bunch of other shit.
that long cover some shit.
You know, a bunch of shit.
And
What
was the best dope to buy? Was the dope that where a nigga OD? The first time I seen a nigga OD, they snatched the nigga out of his cell, and he was butt naked. I said, "What the fuck?" They grabbed him out. They pulling him out the cell. It's 3-4 niggas, hella fast, and one nigga is running to the ice machine. They used to have a big old ice machine where we can in our jugs and shit. One nigga running to the ice machine, nigga, with a bucket. He filling it up with ice. The other nigga, they dragging him into the shower. He butt naked. I know the nigga. I see the nigga every day. He out cold. Man, they done threw ice on the nigga dick, right? They threw ice on the nigga dick, covered his dick up with ice, and ran water on him, bro, and brought the nigga back. And that dope sold out like a motherfucker. That's the dope they want, man. Who got that shit? Who got
That's it. Right. That's it.
That's crazy, man. And I'm a young nigga, and I'm trying to figure it out, man. They want the dope that's gonna kill them.
Right. That was some crazy shit because it was like I learned that too. Like I ain't never messed with that. We under like crack laws and shit. So when I seen that back there, and like you said, hold on, they want the shit that'll kill you. Like like what? Like what? How that work?
Hey, hold on real quick. My DC nigga said, GP, man, you can't stand this, huh, bro? Hey, man, your stories be funny. Hey, funny as fuck, though, bro. Keep doing your thing. Hey, bro, do not say I can't stand y'all, man. I fuck with y'all. Don't get me wrong. Look, I done been out there on the street. On the street, niggas is hella cool, bro. That's that politics shit in prison, bro.
Right.
Different than the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And in the street, there's some cool ass niggas up in there from DC. I actually Sally nigga that was from DC. Nigga, he was so motherfucking cool. Nigga, but the nigga was a Muslim though. You know what I'm talking about? And he was on his shit. But you remember my Sally Muhammad in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Muhammad, he was from DC. He had the black spot on us because he prayed so much.
Right. Exactly. I remember that.
Yeah, Muhammad was my Sally, man. I fuck with DC niggas, man.
And that's what let you know. Well, I ain't gonna say, but like some of them tried, would separate themselves. But yeah, them.
But nigga, you gotta admit, nigga, your DC niggas is crazy and a motherfucker.
he got to admit that.
Nigga,
he got to admit that.
Nigga, they gonna take a nigga ass, take a nigga shit. You look at him and ask him what the fuck you want to do, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. You niggas, nigga, y'all smashing on every motherfucking prison. Nigga, the Cali niggas, from what I seen, I ain't been there recently. What I seen, the Cali niggas was the only niggas standing up to y'all. Other than that, nigga, y'all running over everybody, nigga, running them over, nigga. Right. They smashing, bro.
Running them over.
But I fuck with you niggas, man. Shout it out that part. It is what it is, man. I fuck with niggas, man. You a real nigga, I'm gonna fuck with you. But I gotta tell it how it is, nigga. You niggas go crazy. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, DC he know.
Shit. I don't know if he been up in there with him though. I don't know when we doing time. Hey man, you ended up getting into it with him. Hey, though, right? Yeah, my homies be on some other shit, man. Go ahead, bro. Hey, niggas be on some other shit. Them niggas crazy.
Hey, but DC them stories come back, or you start paying attention on YouTube. YouTube open up platforms or social media period, for you to be able to tell stories or put it out there the real. But a lot of times it come back home. I mean, it'll come back home and you like, what? They doing what? What? Oh my God.
See, shit I don't know what's going on now. What's going on now in the system with the DC and the Cali? These niggas bring it to the streets too. They do. They bring that to the streets too. Oh, see, when I was out there, it was cool, but nigga, I ain't really been out there in hella years, nigga. Nigga, if they bringing that shit to the streets, they tripping. The Cali and the DC, man, they need to cut it out, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, but yeah, what you heard going on right now, like with that type shit?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You know what? I was checking out on I forgot that platform where they was talking about how shit is basically the same. It's probably just turned up more than what it was. Because they still going, that's what they do. Everything they do is federal shit. You know what I'm saying? We stumbled up on fair time. They fair time is automatic,
That shit ain't changed. They still
right. Right. Hey, it ain't no better. I bet you that. It ain't no better.
Hey, motherfuckers bring his boy home with him. For sure. Hey, man, nah, bro, these niggas bring it to the streets too, for sure. Yeah, I can know that shit still got to be cracking like that because it's just like all this other shit. This shit, niggas don't never let that shit die. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, right.
They don't never let that shit die.
It's gonna keep going.
So
What's crazy? What's crazy about it is you'll walk in straight off the street and you done heard some shit you ain't know nothing about.
nah, you'll walk, yeah, you inherit some shit you won't know nothing about because
Right,
this shit been going on. It's like a culture, just like it is with all the rest of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be embedded. It's gonna be embedded into the next people that's raised up, and it's gonna continue to go
right. That shit keep going, keep going, keep going.
because it's been taught. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's been
right,
taught. It's been taught. We don't fuck with them. It's been taught. We don't fuck with them. We don't like them. You know what I'm talking about? Just like we talking about it right now. It's making a new nigga that's probably gonna go to the feds feel like, okay, well, when I'm going there, I ain't fucking with two niggas. You know what I'm talking about?
right, right. Exactly. They gonna off the video alone, you gonna know.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you in a minute. You know, you always going somewhere and somebody trying to tell you something. don't be don't be messing with the 2-for-1s and shit like that. I said, boy, this ain't the state. I'm in the feds. It ain't the same story in the feds as the state.
Hey, so anyway, man, another reason why that Atlanta had that money up in there is because, we don't want to, in case you don't really figure it out, Atlanta was one of the only prisons that I went to that you can go to the commissary and order $40 worth of quarters. And
Yeah,
by you being able to order $40 worth of quarters, that's generate money because, if everybody, 100 niggas buy, $40 worth of quarters, I'm talking about it's $4,000. You know what I mean? So it's generating up in there. And niggas is buying drugs with it and buying alcohol with it. And niggas is working twisters like, like me, like nigga, bring me $100 bill and I'm gonna give you these.
and I'm gonna get it in change.
So the money made it possible for a nigga to come up with all kind of little twists where he can hustle, you know what I'm saying, and be able to survive in Atlanta like niggas survive on the street. You know what I'm talking
Right,
about?
right. Because if you couldn't get your hustle on in Atlanta, then you wasn't no hustler on the street. And that's how you find out the ones that come in wasn't really hustling. Because they can't find a way. It wasn't you could do anything in Atlanta. Anything. This motherfuckers will make up motherfuckers' beds for a pack of cigarettes. Shit.
Hey,
You know
man,
what I'm saying?
clean your room. It's a nigga that
Right,
clean your room every day. You know,
right. Iron your visiting clothes. Keep your clothes ironed. Like,
$1, $1.50, whatever the price is going for. You know what I mean? But that nigga getting that in cash.
right, right, quick. It
Mm.
wasn't if you wasn't getting no money in Atlanta, and if you didn't have nobody looking out for you on the streets, and you wasn't getting no money in Atlanta, then you wasn't no hustler because it wasn't hard.
And it's crazy you say that because you know how I first got some money in Atlanta? They let me off the bus. We just got there. Like you said, you could tell when we got there, we was coming in from some tension. It was tension. We
Right,
coming in there tripping, chest out, nigga, what's going on, where we at? Because when we coming up there, nigga, them niggas, they bringing them niggas with us. You know what I'm saying?
right, right. I remember that.
DC niggas with us. We all in the tank together. They want us to kill each other, but we decide, nigga, we gonna let that stay there, and we gonna start all over here, right? But
Right.
still tension because we don't trust niggas.
Nah.
They all sneaky and shit. We don't know what the fuck. As soon as they get with they niggas, they gonna attack us again, right?
Right. Right.
So we in a situation where nigga, who gonna attack first? You know what I mean? And it's crazy because we was in that situation for like 2 months. Like, bro, we need to get these niggas, bro, because they
Right.
niggas, bro, and they gonna get us, bro.
Right.
I'm really having these discussions with these niggas because I'm thinking, nigga, we can't trust them. But as the every day go by, it get better. But I also know I gotta eat. And one of my first hustles was this nigga came up to me with he had $100. He had a 200 pack worth of Coke, and he was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, let me see. Then I was like, what you want for this? He like, man, I want 200. I already see I could have make a quick 4, right? I told the nigga, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Let me get it. I got you. Give me your hookup. I'm gonna have my girl send it to you. But I know I ain't even had no girl. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even got no girl. Hey, hey, my plan ain't to beat him though. My plan is, nigga, I can sell this shit up in here and get some of these coins, this cash money, and I'm just gonna pay this nigga. So I hustle it and I get the money. He like, hey, bro, I called, it wasn't there. I'm like, you sure, bro? I'm like, bro, here go the name right here. He like, yeah. I said, well, I don't know. She tripping. I'm gonna get at it, but just double back because my bitch don't play. You know what I'm talking about? He do the shit. You know, another 2-3 days go by. Hey, bro, there. Man, quit playing, bro. You know what? Let me go call it. Man, this bitch got me fucked up. Hold on, nigga. I'll be back. You know what I'm talking about? Do the
Right.
whole. I come back. Look, bro, I don't know what's going on. The bitch ain't answering the phone, but check this out. I got 200 for you right here. He like, nah, man, I can't get it like that. What you mean? Nah, I needed it on the street. Bro, you see the bitch tripping, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, but GP, man, look, man. Hey, look, I'm not finna be walking past you every day owing you this money, nigga. Check this out. You know, I'll try again one more time, nigga. But if this bitch don't send the money, bro, you need to take this money. You know what I'm talking? I'm not trying to have no problems with you.
Right.
The nigga like, man, all right, man, I did the wrong. I already knew, but ain't no money coming. Nigga, the next time, bro, boom, here, bro, here go your money. I don't know what's going on with that bitch. Nigga, me and you good, though. You know what I'm talking
Right.
about? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, and, hey, man, that's how I flip that, bro. So I'm saying that to say, like you say, nigga, if you wasn't hustling, if you didn't make no money in that motherfucker hustling, nigga, you ain't no hustler.
Right.
Because
That's
I
why
got
people,
immediately.
right. People come up in there. That's the first time I seen dude make the hoops. And I said, that's it? And he was like, yeah, that's what opened it. All I need is a case of pineapple juice and then or orange juice. And then you find out, you can get shit from the kitchen. So you could go both ways with it. That's why I said that place was, once I jumped on making that dick sucker, once I jumped on making that shit, I was balling.
Man, nigga can be balling off wine up
Right,
in
right,
there. They tripping.
right. And that was that. I mean, you had people making sandwiches. That was hustling. You
Man,
had people had the store. You know what I'm saying? Had the commissary ain't even open, but they got the commissary had everything but ice cream in that motherfucker.
my nigga Felix Mitchell got killed, you know what I'm saying, over some sandwiches, allegedly, you know what I'm saying, from the sandwich man. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he was buying this whole crew sandwiches, and the sandwich man said he owed him some money. You know what I mean? And before they was able to straighten it out, sandwich man went in there and stabbed him, man. You know what I'm saying? He died from a sandwich man. Hey, so Shar Knox, okay, I'm hearing y'all very interesting to know the ins and outs of the prison system. Thank you for sharing with me the Uncut No Smut, GP the Beast fam. Shout it out, salute. Salute, man. Matter of fact, why y'all ain't made it colorful around here, man? Y'all know I like the colors, man. What happened to the shout it out game? Fill his pocket up with a little bit of change, huh? After you send the loot, man, we got a salute, man. Ain't nobody heard none of that, man. I done brought y'all a special guest, you know what I'm saying, on the show. And y'all ain't even showed them how we get colorful around here, man. Because the nigga got 99 problems, man, but a sin ain't one, man. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah, man, special guest, man. Glad to have you up in here, man, for sure, man.
Hey, man, it's cool to be speaking freely. You know what I'm saying? Because the last time we was talking, you had to wait every 10-minute move. Like every 10-minute move.
10-minute move, bro.
Right. To see what's popping.
Hey, 10-minute move is cool though, because when I got to the state, nigga, it's every hour.
Woo!
Hey man, the 10-minute move wasn't bad. Hey, you feel me?
Bro, That's why I say when you go to different places and you got to Atlanta, I mean, we probably half the reason Atlanta might be the way it is now, if it's fucked up. I'm pretty sure it ain't. I'm pretty sure we some of the reasons they probably got rules and guidelines that wasn't there when we were there because they was learning too.
Yeah.
Shit,
Right.
they was learning that shit was new to them. You know, they still was trying to come back and get their head straight off to what them Cubans did to them, let alone now we coming in. Here come the gladiators. You know what I'm saying?
That's what the Cubans try to burn it up?
They burnt that shit down. Hell yeah. You know that?
Hell no. The new part, that's why the new part.
Okay. That's why, like, what was it? Was it A? Was it A was new? Was it A, the unicorn? I know they burned down the unicorn. The unicorn was brand new.
Shout it out game. Hold on, man. Hold on. Shout it out game. Fill his pocket up with a little bit of change. My nigga John Keith made it colorful up in here, man. You know what I'm saying? And, hey, man, you already know what to do, man. When they send the loot, you got to salute, man. Hey, I appreciate you, John Keith, man. You coming through, man. Hey, shout it out game, that part, man. You feel me, though? Hey, look. Hey, now you remember when we used to be able to go outside, how the yard was hella big and looked like a college?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That was all new shit.
Yeah.
Was that the shit?
Even the where we went to play pool and all that, the gym, all that was new.
That's what I'm talking about.
All that was new, yeah. The church was new. The chapel was new. All that stuff when you went down there to the right.
Right. That shit was
all new. All that was new. And then the unicorn was new. But I could have swore one of them cell blocks was new too, because you remember like when you went to the hole, they said that's how it used to look. They didn't have like the doors. When you went to the hole, they said that's how A, B, C, and D used to look.
Right.
So they might have did that. I don't think the Cubans tore that whole place up like that. But I looked that up. I honestly looked that shit up recently.
Yeah.
And I think I was looking up Atlanta Penitentiary, and then the stuff came up because I only knew what you heard because you was there. And when I started reading it, you know, on Google and stuff like that, I was like, damn, that shit was a little more serious than I thought. They said that's the longest some motherfuckers done held the prison down in history.
And
like
we came right after that shit.
Right after that shit. And they still couldn't get right.
Hey, look, that's some crazy shit because you know them Jamaicans was in there and them Cubans, and man, them niggas was in there, and I was like, "What you in here for?" And they was like, "Well, you know, I messed up. You know, I got kicked out of Cuba, and then I was in the United States, and I got caught stealing this bag of chips, and I've been in here 12 years." I'm like, "Why the fuck you in here for 12 years for a bag of chips?" You're like, "Man, I can be in here as long as they keep me in here." I said, "Why? That ain't nothing." He said, "Because I committed a crime. It don't matter what it is. Anything you do, once they get me, I'm just stuck until they let me go."
Right. It's a dude. It's a dude was back there with us. I think he was gone before you got there. He was from Miami, had all gold in his mouth. And somebody trying to call in. Hold on. Don't mess up my thing. He got out. This I'll show you like that immigrant. He got out because he was born in Jamaica, but he was still a baby. So you know how when you not from the United States, you don't never touch back on United States soil again, no matter what. So
once they take you,
yeah, once you get your time, and then you do your time, they send you to I think Louisiana, or it's Louisiana, and I think Miami got one too, where they call it, where you do your time, and like, you know, we'll get out, go to the halfway house or whatever, or we go straight home. They never touch American soil again. They're sending the immigration spot, and then they'll send them back to their country.
Right. That's why a lot of people don't Once they go to the prison, they can't come back, huh?
Right. They know they can't come back. So him right now, he was born there, but his parents never got his paperwork straight. So they gave him a chance, which I ain't never heard that, but they gave him a chance. He still fucked up. Gee, they locked him back up and sent him to immigration, and he don't even know nobody in Jamaica. Now he been in Jamaica 20 years and can't come back see his kids, nothing because of that.
He fucked up, huh?
That shit fucked up. And the fucked up thing that he didn't know nobody. He had no connections or nothing. And they got a lot of them like that. They'll just send them back and they might end up out in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, I got a partner, right? He went to jail. He was from one of them other countries. So they sent him back. He tried to come back, right?
Yeah.
What? He drowned, bro, trying to come back and died.
Damn. Damn.
Crazy, huh?
That's crazy. And that go back to the politics and all that like stuff you be learning. Like you be learning like you said, Jamaicans, Cubans. If you weren't born here, you will not set foot back on American soil again. After you do your fair time, they sending you back to where you came from. You might make it back. I doubt it. I mean, I guess if you was, Mexico ain't having no problems getting over here, but I know, like, I mean, it's probably ways, it's ways to get back over here. But if you get caught, you going through the whole cycle again.
I mean, they be getting back. Don't get me
Oh
wrong.
yeah,
But
they better not get caught again. Like shit.
man, they ain't got caught. They don't care.
Right. Hey, some of them, that's probably a way of life, huh? Get out,
Because
come back.
they used to do it like that, right? Get back,
Yeah.
find their way back.
Right.
But some of them just trying to get here, man, just to live a life.
Oh yeah. Period. Better than where they from.
And they gonna keep trying. And they die trying.
Right. That's why them Cubans was bucking like that, because they didn't want to go back.
Yeah, they didn't want that, but they didn't like Castro.
Right. They didn't want to go back. So they found out they was about to go back. They said, fuck that. We about to set this motherfucker on fire, man.
Yeah, they don't want to go back. They'd rather stay in jail.
Oh yeah.
They was mad that they were sending them over there. They said,
Right.
keep us right here.
Right. I think that's exactly why that shit jumped off. They was about to send them back. Castro was like, nah, we don't want them. You deal with that shit. So they didn't know what to do with them. But they, in their mind, they know that 99% they going back. They not going to keep holding them there. So they said, all right, fuck this. We're going to lock this shit down because we ain't going back. They said them motherfuckers dug holes in their cell so all of them could get in the same cell. And so when they open the door, so like let's say you got 10 cells next to each other, they dug holes in all the cells so 10 motherfuckers could be in one cell. So when they open the door, they rush the guard. That's how that shit started. And I'm just giving an example. That ain't 100% how it happened, but that's how it happened.
What you mean dug holes in what?
I guess the concrete shit. Like, like, don't get me wrong. I might have read a story or something. Because you know how the cell be right next to each other. They ended up, all of them eventually got into the same cell and rushed the guard when they opened that motherfucker up.
Oh, because they couldn't see because they had doors on it? It wasn't bars?
Yeah, or something like that, doors, bars. Like I'm now you're gonna make me go back and look that shit up again to make sure I'm saying the right information. But I know because when I read it, I was like, what? Like, and I'm thinking like, how the fuck they do that?
Right.
But it was something like that. Like they got in a group and overpowered them. and that's what started. They said that was the longest some convicts had control over a fucking penitentiary in the history of the United States.
Wow. I didn't even never know the history of that shit like that.
Yeah, me neither. You know, you heard about it, but like to go back and read it and really look at it and see, like they was on top of the building. You remember I mean, you could walk out there, but they had fence and barbed wire. These motherfuckers that got on top of they was like on top of the building and shit. Helicopters was filming them motherfuckers on top of the building, smoke coming out the buildings. They spray paint. I don't know where the hell they got the spray paint from or nothing. And so like that opened up look that shit up. When we get off of here, look that shit up. You're gonna be like, damn. Like I said.
So they wasn't trying to escape?
Now I don't know that, but it seemed like they was trying to make a stance, like, hey, we ain't going back.
Oh, and so they was just burning shit up like, nigga, we not doing nothing.
Right. We just tearing this place up. Cause
right.
Shit, you know and I know it ain't no getting out that motherfucker. Like it's only like somebody got out while I was there. Like they said he walked out the front door.
Oh yeah, escape.
Remember that? Yeah, remember that?
Yeah, remember that shit. It said out the front door.
Walked out the front door. That's why they stopped bringing the visitors through the front. Because he walked out with the visitors.
On everything. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And I think his name was, because remember they made some shirts. Somebody made some shirts and they was teasing and they got mad. If they caught you with that shirt, they would lock your ass up. It was like whatever, like his name was his name was like Frank. Like, where's Frank? And they was making a joke out of that. And they got mad because that motherfucker walked out the front motherfucking door. Remember they got us on lockdown looking everywhere for that motherfucker.
That nigga walked out.
And he walked out the front door of a penitentiary. Remember the gates did like this. You like, how the fuck did he get out? That showed they was lax. The gates didn't open at the same time, so he had to move with the people. Wait till that one shut, wait till that one opened, and then there he was. He was free after that.
Hey, I remember that. That dude got away too. I never heard about him getting caught.
Nah, I might have to look that one up. You gonna make me look that up. But I remember they was all on the roof.
All the time we was there, we never heard about him getting caught.
Yeah, they locked us up. We was on lockdown. They was counting, looking for him. Then remember them other dudes they caught? I think they was in the mattress or something. Remember they was in like, remember how they used to ship the mattresses out of the Unicorn and they was hiding in the mattress or something and they caught them in there.
This was an attempt, a different time?
That was an attempt. Yeah, that was a different time. That was why we was there too.
Yeah.
I think they tried to hide in the mattress. You know, because the Unicorn used to take that, you know, they used to make brand new mattresses in there. So they would load up the truck. Then the truck would wait till the 4 o'clock count. And then they would take the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Or something like that. It had to happen after the count. Whatever the case, the count was short. They looking for these motherfuckers everywhere and found them in the truck. Them motherfuckers probably almost died trying to get up out of there, man. I guess it might be worth it if they get out.
You remember the day they just came and kidnapped niggas and shit to go to Florida, Colorado?
Oh yeah.
The new prison?
Oh yeah.
I got up out of there. Hey, I know what was y'all thinking, man, and I was just gone.
Right. That was crazy that day because the next day everybody like you going to look for them. Or you know how like we used to meet up or wait or we be in the chow hall, we sat at the same table like, hey, where's GP at? Where everybody was like, where? I think they made that when they took you, they probably took a lot at the same time. So it really was like everybody was like, yo, you heard what happened last night? They just, like you said, kidnapped motherfuckers and took them.
Kidnapped the nigga, bro. It was crazy.
Put them on the bus. That was one thing about Atlanta too. They get you the fuck up out of there. You ain't had to sit in no cell or nothing. They would pull up a bus in front of that motherfucker and get your ass up out of there.
Hold up.
Oh shit.
what days do you plan on boarding?
Well, I leave on the Tuesday morning through Thursday, so probably Monday, drop off Monday, pick up Friday.
You talking about Monday coming up, the 24th?
Yeah,
Okay, and pick up Friday?
pick up Friday, yeah.
How many dogs?
4.
Are they small or large dogs?
They're the smallest one is 35 pounds, so they're a large dog.
Okay, are they used to, so they all live together, they get along?
Yes.
Are they inside dogs or outside dogs?
They're mainly inside dogs. Since we've been vacationing here, they've been spending outside time, but they're mainly inside dogs.
Okay, we do have availability for those days, and we can't book them. Are they used to being, if necessary, are they used to okay with being in a cage for small amounts of time?
Yes.
Yes?
They're used to being crate trained, yes.
Okay, well, it looks like we can do that if you want to take us up on that. We do have availability for those days.
And as far as immunizations go, what are your requirements as far as what they need to have immunizations wise?
Do they have their vaccine shots?
That's the one I don't know. So they have their rabies, their torticella, their
The worms? Yes.
demo, worms, yeah, all of that. But then there's this one that's I think the canine influenza vaccine, the CIP.
Yes.
That's like a California thing. I don't know if that's required. That's something that they don't have.
Okay, that's okay. You don't have to have that. Are they on any type of special diets?
No, just kibble. They all eat the same time.
Okay, cool. You could just bring their food and bring whatever they sleep on so they'll be comfortable. And yeah, that's pretty much that's it.
Okay, do you need my information?
I do. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Michelle. It's spelled Michael with an L-A, M-I-C-H-A-E-L-L-A.
Okay. And what's your dog's name? All 4 of them?
Yeah, so the first one is Gracie with a G, Gracie, Gracie.
Yes.
And then there is Luna, Luna, like the moon, Luna.
Yes.
Luna the dog.
Okay. And your number is 805 7891.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you want to come by and look at the facility, or are you just going to show up on Monday?
I can actually come by tomorrow or sometime this week if it works for you. I'm down the road. My sister used to live on CALI. Oh, sorry, that's how I found you. So I can come by the facility beforehand. What works for you?
You can come by anytime, whenever's convenient for you, as long as it's between 9 and 5.
Okay. 9 to 4. And then as far as your drop-off pickup time, is that also 9 to 4 or is it a different time?
No, we're real flexible on that. You can do the drop off and pick off at any time in 24 hours.
Oh, okay, then, I might be able to drop them off Tuesday and pick them off Thursday next week, but what I'll do is I'll wait to see you tomorrow, and and we can make an update to the reservation at that time and make it I just like you.
Okay, sounds good. I charge 50 a night.
Okay, per dog?
Yes, per dog. But
Per dog, okay.
okay, so come and take a look at the place, and yeah, I would love to take care of them, get to know them, especially if you live in the area.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. A month, but I might have some work trips that pop up, so having some reliable data for babies is good. Oh, absolutely. What was your name?
My name is Genaro.
Janelle. Okay, Janelle, well, I'm Stella, and I will probably come to you tomorrow, if not tomorrow, for sure this week.
Okay, Michelle, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. All right?
All right, thanks for now.
All right.
Take care now.
You have a good day. Thank you. Shout it out. Oh, that would be nice. 4 dogs? Oh, crazy. Hello?
Right.
They got there.
When you said what's their names and she kept listing them, I said, man, she got a whole team over there.
You feel me? I wanted to told her I need to give her a discount with 4 dogs, but shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Hey.
Yeah. But anyway, man, yeah, shout it out, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoyed the interview, man. Rufus in the building, you know what I'm talking about? John Keefe in the building, you know what I'm talking about? You know, the fam, man, the shout it out fam is up in here. Shar Knox in the building, you know what I'm saying? Martello, David Pearson, you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing, man. The boy John Keefe, man, you know what I'm talking about? He made it colorful. Duke Williams in the building. Hey, man, what's up with the shout it out family? My DC family, they showed up. They tapped in. You know, I love every time, man. Hey, man, Cash Ronan. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, who was your Romper Room cousin, man? I probably knew him, man. You know, I fuck with the Romper Room, man. You know, Mac Dre was my boy, man. Squally Vision TV. I see you, Blue Man. You know what I'm talking about? Sarah Baby. Okay, y'all up in here. You know what I'm talking about it? You know I miss the Sarah Baby for sure, for sure. Yeah, so yeah, man, they came and snatched your boy up, man. That's when they took me to Florence, right? They took me to Florence. I was one of the first ones there. I was so much the first one, they told me I could pick any cell I want, man.
See that's crazy.
That's
now,
crazy.
that's crazy. But that show you how it is. They was building them things while we was in it.
And that was, you know, that was where the ADX was, where they had sent the boy John Gotti. You know, that's
oh
where
yeah,
built
yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for the most high, what they call that, high security inmates. That part. So, man, yeah, man, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, man. You want to close out anything you want to tell them, man, that you feel like, you know what I'm saying, you might have missed out on?
I'm cool. You can bring me back. If they feel we missed anything else, tell them to bring me back.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, pull one of your hands and just pull one of your hands and pull me back in. It's whatever we want to talk about, whatever need to be verified and clarified. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I appreciate it. You know, I like being able to chop it up. Like we talked briefly the other day when I first spotted you on YouTube, but shit, we talk more today than we have in 20 plus years.
Hey, and we get to see each other. You feel me?
Right. That's it. Cause like I didn't even know about the ADX part. You know what I'm saying? Cause we don't, when they start pulling you away, you don't even know what's going on no more.
Exactly.
Like what happened to G? You might get a kite back.
You might.
Look what Woofers had on today. Look what Woofers had on.
Oh, them hats. This ain't FaceTime. It's live right here. This is you on live.
To the room.
FedEx stopping by, checking in.
Yeah, shout it out. That part.
What you doing on here?
Oh, right. Man. We doing our thug thizzle. You know what I'm talking about? Tapping in with my partner way back.
Talking about the federal system.
Put my 2 cents.
So you got to put your 2 cents in.
Yeah,
But all right, homie. I ain't gonna hold up your little thing, man. I appreciate you letting me on.
Man,
And
all the time, man. Ain't nothing but
right.
love. Good to see you. Like I said, you look good.
All right, same to you, man.
Hey, man, shout out our game. Fill his pocket up with a little bit of change, man. We gonna tap in, man. I was thinking about you this morning. I said he ain't even hit me back, bro.
You know what? I got twisted up still in the truck. Then the game came on last night, and I thought about the same thing. I said, man, I forgot to hit G,
Hey,
man.
man, I don't even got his motherfucking number. Crazy ass man. I said, this motherfucking crazy. For a nigga that show talk about, nigga, I've been trying to find you with the lead a number.
Right. You see on your Instagram, I sent some of them old pics too. Go check your inbox on the Instagram. Yeah.
All right, it's good, man. One love, man. Shout out. Have a good
All
day.
right, homie.
All right. Okay, man. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I came, brought the live for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Brought the special guest, man. What's up with the team, dog? What's up with the family? You know, I got a customer coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to close this out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody good? It's good. He got the Razor Ray name protecting Mac Dre and the feds. Oh, is that right? Okay. Shout it out that part. Yeah, I don't remember him. But they was in line, Pac. I didn't really do time in the feds with Mac Dre, but we was in the feds at the same time. Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the live today, man. You know what I'm talking? We're going to tap in a little later on. I'm going to go ahead and handle this business, man, and shout it out. I might double back with the live on the phone. You already know. It's good. One love. I'm out. Shout it out.